Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. This is Green Majik. Got a little NFL Blitz for you today. It's been a while since I streamed. Tom helped me out a lot the other night getting set up, so it's probably going to be slow getting back into it. You know, as far as the levels and everything. I'm going to see how this sounds here. Get to see if I'm coming through on the audio. Ooh, there's... Alright, so I'm going to ask you guys if anything needs to be adjusted on the stuff. Got the game audio, got my microphone plugged in. So anyway, guess I'll put this, I will share the link here, and then we'll get started. What's up, Mike Stacks? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Feel free to let me know if the levels are off on everything. Also, let me know if you... Oh, we doing a season right now, absolutely. Let me know, please, what team I should be. I was thinking Packers or Bears, but I was going to get 3 votes for Packers or Bears, and see, you know, what's most popular, if anyone pops in. So I'm going to just blast this real quick on the Discord. Had a friend who wanted to know when I went live. For some reason, when it comes to all this, my brain gets so fuzzy. Oh, Seattle. I like... Okay, so Sean wants... What's up, Sean? Good to see you, buddy. And like I told Mike, if anything sounds off on the levels, let me know. You know, slow getting back into it. Tom helped me out a lot the other night. So Sean wants to see the Falcons. They're actually, I think in this version, not great, but then in Blitz 99, they're really good, because in 98 they had a great season, but they still got some dudes. Stacks wants to see Seattle. Dion, great question. I think he's on Dallas, but I don't think he, like on Tom's cabinet, excuse me, he's he plays offense, defense, and special teams. I think in this version, maybe he is just defense, but, you know, love me some Dion for sure. Alright, where else do I need to blast this? NFL, I'll just put it in NFL Blitz. How about that? Can't even spell my gamer tag correctly. It's all good. It's all good. So we got that due diligence. All right. So we got to vote for Falcons. We got to vote for Seattle. I wish I could look at the rosters and we could, you know, chat that out while we wait for another vote. I'm gonna wait for another vote for either Seattle or the Falcons, or Dallas. Thanks, John Stevenson. Appreciate you. So I'm appreciate you popping in. We're getting back into the streaming, and I'm trying to figure out who to be for a season. I was thinking Packers or Bears, but the chat is saying Falcons or Seattle. You know, I don't want to speak for you, but I know you're a Seahawks fan, so maybe that's the direction we are heading. I don't know. It's up in the air. It could get weird. Lately, I've been playing with the teams that have really good special teams. Seahawks it is. All right. I think they do have a decent... The mic volume you're talking about? It is okay. Great. Maybe I'll move it closer. How does that sound? Is that any better? Comes using one of these mic volume. Mic volume. Oh, okay. Third preseason game, Seahawks Packers. They have a nice little rivalry. Like, not as much since Aaron Rodgers left. But honestly, probably the second biggest heartbreak of all time for me as a Packers fan was 2014 NFC Championship. That debacle in Seattle. First biggest heartbreaker would have been 1997 Super Bowl, losing to the Broncos. But anyway, not to get sidetracked with that. Microphone. We're gonna put it up a couple dBs. Let me know how that sounds. And without further ado, let's do some Seahawks action. You can hear me. That's awesome. Okay, so NFL Blitz. This is the OG. Obviously, it was in the arcade first, but this is a really good iteration of it. Some people say it's the best version of Blitz, even though there are a lot of good versions. I just bought a 64 recently, so I'm excited, but the A button is a little sticky. Might have to return it. Not really many options. Got difficulty. Let's go hard. I don't know if that affects the season, but we're gonna do it. Help boxes. We're no rookie play timer. I'm gonna say let's just do that. But then it's probably gonna take. I do got a controller pack because I'm serial about this. Okay, I thought it was gonna take memory because you never know with N64. Play editor is a huge fun aspect of this game, and right from the get-go, the first Blitz game, you can do play editor, and even like you can take your controller pack back in the day, and sometimes you could, like your physical controller pack from home, take it to the arcade and slip it in there, and you could load your plays. That was a really fun like console to arcade crossover. Anyway, we're not gonna mess with that. Maybe another time. Good afternoon, lads. First of all, I liked your look after Find Jesus. Oh man, that's funny. Probably not gonna happen. We're gonna talk about that another time though. I'd love to. But yeah, we're diving into NFL Blitz season. I'm just yapping away here. Season play. New season. I did a season with the Raiders recently because I have a really good special teams. I love to do onside kicks. I'm addicted to it. Can you make the Super Bowl? I think so. Okay, so we had a couple votes for the Seahawks. That's what we're going to do. We don't got much time, unfortunately, but as you can see, let's just look at the quarterbacks. Jake Plummer, Chris Chandler. The Falcons not good yet, like I said. Baltimore with Jim Harbaugh. Ooh, and that special teams. Buffalo, they still got, what's his face? Thurman Thomas. Actually, it might be a different Thomas. I'll have to look. Anyway, Carolina's good. Chicago sucks. That's why I was partly excited to beat them. Dallas does have Dion, so let's skip on down. Another time we'll get more into the... we got Warren Moon. We got Ahman Green, the future Packer great. One of the best Packers running backs of all time from a statistical standpoint. So he's fun to see on this team. Honestly, I have some roster information because let's see if real quick, because I just love getting into the nerdy stuff. For some teams, I have some roster information. Seattle, ooh, no, all I got is Warren Moon as the quarterback, which is fun. Moon, Tecmo Super Bowl carryover, old bag Moon. He's definitely going to get some scramby scrams because, what's it called? We'll get into it, but there's a lot of like subtle rubber band in this game, and if all your guys are covered, if your wide receivers are getting decimated, you need to scramble. You know, I guess it's not terribly different than like in Tecmo. If all the guys are covered, then you don't have a great. Ricky Waters, love to see it. We're just gonna get some yards down the sideline. If all your guys are covered, you probably just need to scramble. And I get pretty basic with the plays. I do Superfly because you got the guy in the flat, Da Bomb, obviously, Classic, and Sub-Zero. Oh, I took the timer off, so I can sit here for forever. So I can talk about the plays. This is great. Okay. So y'all know Blitz. I'm not gonna get too weird about it, but like you always got a guy that can go in motion. Oh, Sub-Zero's so sick. I love Sub-Zero because you have the guy, he goes backwards, so you basically, you can hit him in the backfield. And then you got the guy, he's in the slot with the cross to the left. And this is one of the plays that usually works even against the computer. You got to dump off so he can run if he's open, if it's not man-to-man, and then if he is open, you can kind of gauge how the cut goes. So let's, you know, Sean's talking about, let's do it. So there's the dump-off, Galloway. And I always got to dive because I'm silly. So, like, big first down. There you go. Let's go the other way. Okay, so it's another near zone. So we'll probably get another... Alright, that didn't take long at all. The first quarter, this is Blitz. We gotta... I like the mini game of trying to get this guy open. Oh dear. But we gotta go onside. To do that, you press all the buttons and up. And I love trying to get... Oh, and then you gotta dive on it. This is such a fun mini game, doing an onside. I don't know the code or anything, but like fumbles happen a lot. It's just, so you got to be ready to like dive on the ball. Oh, that's me. Brown. Let me know if you guys know who Brown is. I know John Stevenson does. Man, I have to get out my Google. See who these guys are. Another near zone. That means they'll probably get another big run. Man, I'm just tearing it up. Yeah, I like the Dreamcast version a lot, for sure. We played some of that. I mean, I don't know if they have the original Blitz on Dreamcast. They probably do. I know they have like 2000, 2001. And so we... Oh, Packers 10, Seahawks 0. Okay. I'm guessing Jordan Love maybe played like one play and they took him out. It's all the Packers are always about like just player evaluation. Oh, Chad Brown. Okay. They're about player evaluation, not winning, which is like, it seems so counterintuitive, but like, you gotta figure out what these guys look like on film. All right, we did Sub-Zero last time. Let's go Superfly. Another one of my plays. You got the guy in the flat. You got the guy with the cross. Got the guy with the little zig and then deep. So they're in man. So we're gonna try to get him open. Ooh. I tried to hit him in the flat and get a spin off. Yeah, Bears always win the off season. That's like one of my favorite jokes of being like a Packers fan. Is like, oh, looks like someone gave a block, maybe one of the receivers. Going super fly again. Okay, so they're stacked on the left side, so I know it's not man. They're just going to blitz. So Ricky Waters walks it in. Let's go super fly the other way. So now this is man. Oh, and then Ricky with a downfield block. So Moon, old bag Moon with a scramby. Alright, and a lot of times you don't get the onside kick. So they got a short field, but it also it also makes my defense look better, because even if they do score, it's not a lot of yards, and I take pride in that. What up, Adam? Thanks for popping in. We got some NFL Blitz going on N64. Trying to get back in the swing of streaming. And just thought of this because on it, actually Brian is going to with the spinsies. Sometimes they're tough like that when they're slippery. Brian's gonna come over and pick up the N64 because we're gonna play it at his barbecue tomorrow. So I was like, well, while I'm waiting for him, let's try to get a little stream skis in. Let's go to bomb. We did Sub-Zero, we did Superfly. The bomb is interesting because if there's no pressure on you, then usually you got the guy, the crosser open. But a lot of times if they're aggressive on the line, the defensive backs, then you don't got options. You just got to scramble. So, and a lot of times this guy that goes in motion, you can use him as a blocker if you press like ZB. I forget the button, but I do it a lot. It gives you an extra blocker, obviously, but then it limits your passing. So, okay, so let's see how this line goes. This is one of the biggest factors of running your offense is, does your line hold up? So we got one guy coming through, so I needed to be better about that. Near zone, okay, I'm going to put another blocker, and then we're going to look for this guy deep. Ahman Green, the legendary Packer. The bomb usually isn't used for short yardage, but we're going to do it. Ricky Waters is going to block for us. Oh, right at the line. If this was a arcade version like 2000, the quarterback would have slid and he would have gone under the defender. But we're not playing 2000. We are playing the OG. I'm doing a lot of man cover on defense. I like to just kind of read what happens. Oh, Dovada. I tried to do the quick switch and hit the guy for the incompletion, but sometimes that doesn't work. What's another play we can do? We'll do X cross. So the best defense. Let's see if I got that written down. I do not. I think the Chiefs have a really good defense. Oh, thanks, John Stevenson. Yeah. I mean, all the good teams, like the high-rated teams, have a pretty good defense, like the Broncos. Maybe it's the Broncos have the best. I think the Niners, Packers, definitely Buccaneers, Cowboys. That like top tier of teams have really good defenses. Oh, and Washington has a really good defense, I think. So we're gonna go X cross. You got your guy in the backfield. Like this guy's in motion, but you can hit. You can get your guy, and then you can see how it goes. You got the crossers. We're gonna scramble. Let's do that. Press B to flip the play. Oh dear. sometimes the inputs aren't perfect because you, as you probably know, you do the direction on the joystick to which guy. It'll highlight the guy, but it's not always obvious. If you're trying to go middle or right, left, it's not always obvious. Doesn't always input correctly. So this is probably going to be interception, but we're going to try to hit. We're going to try to hit the guy. Ooh, that guy. Incomplete. I was hoping maybe he'd go deeper than that. Yeah, preseason definitely a crapshoot. It's you know, I hear people being very critical about like the quality of the product because teams aren't really looking to win. Like the team that wins is the team that better evaluates their players, essentially. But it's still football, and like for people that like are big about draft boards and like kind of anticipating who's gonna make the team, you know, the final 53, all that. You know, it can be fun, and it's like, you know, you got guys kind of with their whole football career ahead of them potentially, but it might get snuffed out before their first season. You never know. So, you know, it's definitely not for everyone, but some people really get into it. That play is tricky. Don't know which one it is, but essentially they got three guys going to the right, and one of them's always open. Ooh, okay, I did a move there, y'all. I blew up the receiver on the left, then I switched to the line and sacked the quarterback. So now it's 3rd and long. Ooh. It worked that time. I bet they're going for the field goal. I actually usually have more success blocking it. Oh, you're punting. I usually have more success blocking it if I do man coverage and then man coverage and swoop down, even though there's a blocked field goal play. For some reason I like get caught up in the trash on blocked field goal. What play haven't we done? Let's do HB block. So Seahawks got a new running back, number 31, 2nd and goal Seahawks. All right, hopefully he hits pay dirt. We're gonna do HB block, and this play is interesting because there's only 2 routes. One guy is a blocker, but you can actually add another blocker, and then there's only 1 route. So I got 5 blockers, and still someone gets in. So that's kind of funny. That's something I wonder about. Did I have, even though I had 2 extra blockers, was it because they're not good blockers or what? You know, honestly, I think a lot of it just goes to rubber band and AI. So, all right, so these guys are holding up. I only got one guy on a route. Look at him. And I was just dinking around. I just wanted to see how long I could do that. Ooh. I probably shouldn't mess around too much. 4th and 40. I got so many yards. 4th and 40? I think they messed up. Okay, so that was a debacle. Ooh, 4th and goal. You said you scored, so are they going for 2 or? All right, so this is going to be hard to stop them, but we're going to try. Ooh, with the shoelace. So I did the same thing where I blew up one of their routes, the one that looked like he was going to do a move and get open. Just dove at him, then switched to the D-line and socked him. Oh, went for it on fourth and didn't get it. Still Packers. Okay. It's gonna be hard to come back from that. Ooh, okay, we got a drone sack, number 90. Don't get a lot of those when you're up by a score. 3rd and goal on the 30. All right, this is a pretty big play. Ooh. So I've been doing this strategy a lot where I blow up a guy and then I become a guy on the line who's like all blocked up, and then I drop back, maybe for a pick, deflection, whatever. All right. I wonder if they're going for the field goal. They are not. Ah! Dove out of the way. I kind of panicked, but also you just gotta make quick decisions. You just gotta go for it. And like bashing, player switch and dive is just a big part of this game. It just is. So we gotta not lose this first game. We're gonna go super fly. We're gonna get some safe yards. I'm glad he didn't fumble it. Alright, so now they're going man. So I put that guy as a blocker. Might be Galloway. Alright, so they're medium zone, so this is an easy touchdown. Ricky Waters. Gotta go for 2. Well, what's up, Tom? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for all your help the other night. That really helped. We're slowly getting back into it. I've been asking guys about the levels, and they've been helping me out. But just wanted to dive in. Brian's gonna pick up the N64 soon. We're gonna play it at his BBQ tomorrow. So just throwing on some Blitz and just doing it. And I'm actually not gonna onside kick this time because I wanna have a chance to stop them. They still got the midfield, so let's see what we got. I should probably mix up my defense, but I'm not going to. Ooh. So I kind of did the bash A and B strat, and my guy ended up jumping up and knocking it down. In the arcade version, that probably would have been a pick. We got a big 3rd down coming up. Ooh, he was like teasing the line. I noticed in this version the quarterback doesn't. They're not going for 3. Are you kidding me? The quarterback doesn't scramble nearly as much as he does. In the arcade version. Got away. Alright, I see you midway. Alright, we need a big stop. I gotta read the situation. Doing bash strat, bash buttons. Ooh, got away with one. 1 second. Down to the wire. We're going same strat. We just need 1 stop. I'm going to try to knock down a receiver and just read the sitch from there. So, ooh, okay. So I hit the guy in the slot, and then I bashed A and B a bunch, and the guy on the right had beat my defender, but the throw, didn't throw him open, and my drone, or actually I became the guy, jumped and knocked it down. So that was an exciting win. They got all the way down to the 1 yard line. A lot of rushing yards. Yeah, we're going to save it. That's why we got these controller packs. Thanks for your faith, John Stevenson. The Seahawks defense came in clutch. There is some stat tracking in Blitz 64, so that's fun. Maybe not quite as much as I would want. Obviously, you got the standings. They don't even give you the point differential. So I don't even know what tiebreaker they use, honestly. But this is back AFC West when Seattle was in the West. Or when they were in the AFC, sorry. They're still in the West. But yeah, it's going to be a tough division. Denver, one of the best teams. I think when I did the Raiders season, I played the Chargers in the AFC Championship. Or at least they were in the playoffs, so they might be in the mix. I actually played the Bears in the Super Bowl, which is funny because they're statistically not great. So then the stats, win is a category, that's funny. Passing yards. You know, I ran a lot. I was being conservative, even though it slipped away from me a little bit at the end. Not many passing yards. Got some sacks, more than usual. Only 2 completions. Only 3 attempts. Denver, 430 rushing yards. Wow. I think we're going to lead the league by the end of the season. We're going to lead the league in rushing. But not attempts, because these numbers are crazy. I mean, I guess Denver played 2 games. I guess that's what it is. 71 rush attempts? One game, 71 rush attempts? What? I don't know. That might be a 63 rush attempts? This is bonkers. This doesn't make any sense. 122 return yards. Ricky Watters doing the thing. So yeah, I do find it challenging to have a consistent passing game in Blitz. A lot of the times, even if your guy is open, the defender will just cover all this ground. Sometimes even when you're open, the guy will bobble it. If you're up by a score or 2, the rubber band kicks in. So it's like, you know, I try to just play safer and run, but you know, maybe that'll get old at some point. We're gonna dive into week 2. Oh, I should do the helmet. Need to get back into the swing of
Matchup: the Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals.
matchup. No.
And this game is
Name.
underway.
Okie All right. I guess for now, you know, we will get the helmets and everything going for next time. But I think it's actually the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't think they're Arizona. No, are they Phoenix? There's some kind of Cardinals. I'd rather say Seahawks. That's what I'd rather do. And we are going to make that smaller. Try not to mess everything up. That would be dumb. All right. That doesn't look too bad. All right, what strat shall we go for? Last time we did some Sub-Zero, Superfly, Da-Bomb. Honestly, a lot of times Da-Bomb works from the gate before like the AI kicks in, or the rubber band. This guy's pretty open. Oh, broke the tackle. Oh, broke the tackle with the spin. Well timed. So that's some passing yards. That's like more yards than I have had all season so far. Ooh, Madden 07. Great game. I played a lot of Madden 09. Love that Brett Favre on the cover. So we got our 8 points. Going onside. See if we get lucky. No, we don't. Gave him a short field, so we got Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake. Ooh, so double coverage. He catches it, no bobble. Is what it is, you know. If this was arcade, I would have been able to switch to the defender and jump pick it, but that's not what we're doing. Ooh, okay. So that was a user knockdown. They really only had one option. Ooh, there's a lot of deflections, like passes deflected on the line. And that was one of them. Oh, they're going for it. Ooh, okay. Good defense, Seahawks. I knocked down the guy that looked like he was a threat. Then I dropped back off the line and double covered the one guy that was a threat at that point. Okay, let's go to bomb again. I bet I'm up by 8 points. The defense is already going to be a little more spicy. But let's see what happens. Alright, 3 guys get through the line. Ooh, they missed the jump pick. Huge gain for, I think that was Ahman. No, 33 I think is Ricky. Ricky didn't want to block for me on that one. Otherwise it would have been a touchdown. I'm going to go super fly to the edge. So they're overloaded on the left, so we know we're good. That's another tutter. Yeah, I love the distinguishing aspects of the Maddens. A lot of them really good. Oh, there's the fumble. Thomas, number 22. He must be a safety or something. And he gets the scoop. So there it is. We're up by 16. Got the ball. So let's see how the line holds up now. We're going to put an extra blocker. Oh, and another missed jump pick. Ahman Green. So we're getting those. Okay. Oh, yeah. So the man in motion, I put him as a blocker on the edge, and sure enough, he tripped up one of the defensive linemen, and Moon was able to get in there. All right, up 24, Beanie second quarter. Let's see how this the rubber band goes. Let's see if I can stop him or hold him to a field goal. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Metcalf, the Tecmo Super Bowl. That play really messes me up. I don't know what it's called, but usually all 3 of those guys are open. All right, the Pass to the guy that I knocked down. Oh, again, pass to the guy I knocked down. We're playing some good team defense here. Ooh, I did the bash A and B strat. And Town 24, do you guys think they're going to go for the field goal? What do you guys think? I think they are going to go for it. And so I can... John Stevens said we got Green from the Packers. No, the Packers got Green. If you're talking about Ahman, the Packers got Green from the Seahawks. He's drafted by the Seahawks. Didn't do a whole lot. Like, they didn't feature him or anything. And then he went to the Packers. He had that great offensive line, Brett Favre, and he became... I don't know if he was a multi-time Pro Bowler, but he had some really high production years. That was like the Mike Sherman era, where the Packers like always in the mix, but had some heartbreaks. Oh, they're... Oh yeah, so they go for it, and all right, that means I can get a shutout because they're probably not going to go for a field goal for the rest of the game. So, but they're going to be coming hard at me. All right, so this guy, all right, we got Ricky Waters open. Dragging me for another 7 yards. Love to see it. Yeah, it was a long time ago for sure. Definitely. It was like the Madden era that we're talking about in the chat. Like some of these Maddens they're talking about, Ahman Green would have been, you know, the starting running back for the Packers. Honestly, I'm curious, like, what he would have been rated. Especially, like, I think one year he led the league in rushing. Ricky! I haven't fumbled yet all season. I know it's going to happen. I just hope it doesn't, Okay, so... Hope it just doesn't, you know, happen at a critical time. It's getting a little repetitive with the Superfly, but I just want to run up the score. I want to see how far we can go. Up 32. Didn't think they were going to give me that fumble, but wanted to go for it anyway. We're going to stick with man cover as we have all season. Ooh, that definitely happens sometimes, even though I knocked him over. Couldn't get to the quarterback in time. All right, the shutout is on the line. Woo! That was close. These are definitely close and spicy. All right. Ooh. The bash button strat worked. I knocked over the lead receiver, then bashed buttons to become the D-line and got the sack. All right. Ah. Oh man, there goes the shutout. I was patient, and I don't know. I was patient, but I didn't utilize my defensive lineman well. All right, 10 seconds. I don't think I got enough time. I don't think the O-line is gonna hold up well enough for me to get a bomb. But we're gonna try anyway. So let's, yeah, but we need an extra blocker. Oh, there's the fumble. There's the fumble. I tried to be decisive about picking it up, and then I was going to try to chuck it again because Blitz is zany, and if you pick it up behind the line of scrimmage, I'm pretty sure you can just become the quarterback, even if you're an offensive lineman. But it wasn't meant to be. Not a bad half. Yeah, 59 is January. Yeah. And the kicker with the tackle. So that's the cross pass. That's really tough because even if I knock a guy down, the other guy gets open. But I guess I just got to become a... Ooh. The bash strat does not work. Alright, hit the receiver open and then pressure on the quarterback. Alright, what should we do? What should we do? I keep expecting the defensive line to start crushing my offensive line. I mean, they kind of did on the last play. But because if that happens, it just really limits what you can do. Let's check out the sweep. Let's see what happens here. That guy was... A lot of times they take a bad angle on that, but not that time. Where'd that play go? The sweep. Alright, we're going to run it the other way. See, there's the fumble. I could have jumped out of bounds, but I didn't want to. I wanted to see what would happen. Oh. I pressed turbo and A, so my guy tried to kick him instead of dive and get him. Alright, so I put the pressure on, and at least held him to 6. But yeah, that 32, was it 32-0? You know, that's getting smaller and smaller. So we already saw some rubber band action. Let's try to get some more rubber band action. Let's go sweep again. Okay, I don't know what defense this is. It didn't look like man. That was interesting. Let's go sweep again. This is obviously medium zone. That's definitely a rubber band thing. The guy, like, cutting me off on the angle, usually they just kind of follow you like a dummy. Look at him come after me. Alright, 4th and 6. We're going to go old standby. We're going to go super fly. I was hoping they weren't going to be man coverage, but because they were, I put a blocker to set the edge, and old bag moon scrambles for the first down. Check my phone, make sure yeah, making sure Brian's not hitting me up, going to be early or something. Alright, 1st and 30 on 37. 4th quarter now. I'm always curious about rubber band. I can't shut up about it, but it's a major factor whether you're playing the computer or you're playing a user. So we're going to continue with sweep. We're going to see what happens. This looks like it's man coverage. I'm always curious why... I'm always curious why the guy covering the guy in the slot, the defender covering the skill player in the slot, sometimes he's really quick to follow him, sometimes is not. I'm like, what's up with that? Is that a Is that a rubber band thing, a recalculation of statistic attributes, or, what's going on there? All right, we're knocking on the door. May as well. Let's throw in Sub-Zero. Let's give it to Galloway. He hasn't seen much action. He shrugs his shoulders. He's like, don't forget about me. All right, so I saw them load the right side, which meant they weren't in man coverage. Oh, no fumble. Not a great chance of getting a fumble up 22, but I like to go for it anyway. Woo! I let the drone do his work, and he stopped him. That was nice. All right, I knocked down the guy that was making a juke. Then I tried to become the D lineman and drop back. But a drone knocked it down, so. Ooh, nice catch. You hate to see it, but it looks good. Ooh. Ron Moore splits the defenders. I thought I had that covered up good. Yeah, it just takes one juke and they get open. They're probably going for the onside here. Usually I just let the ball hit me in the face. If you move at all, sometimes it'll bobble it, but even then it's not a for sure thing. Let's see what sweep looks like now. This guy is coming after me. Ooh, we still got 21 yards. Gonna stay with the sweep. And that's a nice play, because you really just got to beat that guy on the outside, and then you're good for some yards. So where do you sweep? Ooh, I don't know what this defense is. Yeah, they threw something different at me, but I thought, you can do the pre-snap read. No one followed Waters. Assumed he'd be open. There you go. Oh! Morrell, he's... Go Seahawks, says Tom. Yeah, we're going to get this dub. This is where the knowledge of the plays comes in handy. I didn't know if he was going to zig or if he was going to zag. Ooh! With more practice, I would have been able to become the drone and jump picket. I had to pick which guy to go for, and I picked the outside guy, and Morrell is really getting me. All right. A little bit of team defense there. Knocked one guy out of the play. So there's the bobble. But you gotta be composed. All right. There's only one play, and it's the bomb. And they only got 2 men on the line, so that probably helps me out. But there's the guy for the sack. 2-man line. He beats my 4-man line. That's midway. I did try to spin and get out of it, but it doesn't really matter. Won by a couple scores. Yeah. 300 rushing yards. They had negative 89 rushing yards. See, that's why I wish there was a little more stat tracking, because, I gave up a lot of passing yards, but I had some good defense for the rushing, wish I'd get credit for that, but not in this game. Maybe in future games. So we got the update: Packers 17, Seahawks 0. All right. I'm curious who's in at quarterback for each team. They probably got like the third stringers at this time. Thanks, John. We got a good win. That means we got to check the stats. Standings, obviously, we are 2-0, tied with Oakland. So Denver takes a big L. Okay, well, let's see who else. The Colts in this game seem to perform well. They got the 1 seed when I did the Raiders season, and then me as the Raiders got the 2 seed. I think they went 14-2. I went 13-3. But Bills good. Cincinnati, Baltimore. So yeah, 6 undefeated teams in the AFC and 5 in the West. Oops. What am I doing? We got the 2 wins. Passing yards creeping up, but barely in the top half. Sacks still low. That's just not my game. I'll try to pick up the sacks, though. Completion still last. What? 3? I had several to bombs, did I not? Maybe not. Maybe I just scrambled every time. So I'm 3 for 4 on passes. But leading the league in rushing. Denver's number went way down from like 400 to 234. So I averaged 20 rushing attempts. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna do a couple more games at least. It's nice to get to like a quarter of the season. I'd like to load custom plays, but I don't got them. So see who we play here.
Today's matchup, the Seattle Seahawks take on the Washington Redskins. And this game is underway.
I want to say Washington, but I'm going to say Washington. I'm going to be a good English major about it. Yeah, they got a really good defense on paper, but I don't know how much that matters in season play. We'll see, but let's keep an eye on this defensive line. Let's assume that they got a really good D-line. Let's bust out some dog hook. I'm pretty sure that's one of Tom's go-to plays. Oh, look at that line. Look at them. All 3 of them bust through. Oh, and the spy, or not the spy, but the guy on me, he was serious. He was taking that play serious. All right, O-line holds up pretty decent. All right, they get the tackle. I'm going to go more dog hook. Medium zone. If I beat this guy outside, this could be first down. Oh, beat both of them. Ahman Green. All right. So first quarter, the AI is low. So I was able to beat those 2 guys. I bet after the first quarter, that type of thing doesn't really happen. Moon has to get it off quick. Ricky Waters. And we got to go for the onside. There's the fumble. We got guys jumping. Number 98. All right. There it is. First quarter seems like it's much easier to get a onside kick. We're going back dog hook, medium zone. Let's see how this O-line holds up. Woo! Ooh. I thought about getting out of bounds and making sure I didn't fumble, but I also thought about getting a touchdown. So Alright, we're going to stick with dog hook, even though it's not really a goal line type of play. Alright, this... hopefully we're motioning that guy open. Ricky Waters with the touchdown. Let's just go ahead and make sure we get it Superfly. They're blitzing, so he's open. Let's see if we can get a second onside kick in a row. Let's go. Ooh, don't give it to me. Let's see what they got. I think they got Gus Farrat, however you say it, as the quarterback. Ooh. All right, bad defense. I hit the guy in the slot. I tried to do a bit of a user defense. Woo! Got lucky with that one. Brian Westbrook. I think it's Brian Westbrook. I think there's a Westbrook that was like a Eagles Hall of Famer. Nah, that's Brian Dawkins. Anyway, let's do a sweep. Let's do a sweep. So we got a blocker on the left side. This is a designed run play, even though one guy goes, we got one guy on a route. Onside, they're telling me about onside kick, but we be knowing about that. So where is the play that I just did? Did I do reverse? No. Let's do reverse. We got a blocker on this play. The guy in the backfield. Okay. All right. So the guy on the receiver looked a little open, but I didn't trust it. I bet it would have been jump picked. I think they were sandbagging it, honestly. Oh! Oh, wow. So that was one of those instances where I tried to pass it to the guy in the backfield. They didn't read the input. Threw it to a receiver, Ricky Waters, but he caught it, so got a little lucky there. Got a little unlucky and then a little lucky. We'll stick with reverse. Oh, see, that's a common thing. He had his man beat, but had it right in the breadbasket. Yeah, I passed to him because I saw he had a step on him. But, you know, the defender gets there. At least he just dropped it, didn't bobble it. A lot of times they will bobble it and it'll be picked. So we'll stick with reverse. Okay, this is going to be interesting because they're blitzing. So I added a blocker, and I just old bag mooned it. And they're blitzing again. All right, up a couple scores. Let's see if this. Nope, no onside kick. So we're 1 for 3. Not bad, but. That play is absolutely devastating because they have a couple guys juke. I got to knock one of them down. And, ooh, almost good defense there. Knocked one guy down. Almost got the second, but wasn't meant to be. We're going to stick with reverse. We're going to see if I can even get this play off. We'll see how this defensive line. Ooh. See, that's often how it goes. Even though the defensive line had penetration, because I kind of went around, like I did a little, I hooked it. They just trailed me. They didn't cut me off, so you can still get some yards, which is tricky because if you're, a human defender and you see your line get that penetration, you assume that you're going to get the sack, but then the person just evades him. So you would want to become a defensive lineman and sack him. Anyway, yeah, more reverse. Man, look at them get in there. Oh, and that time they did cut me off. Third and 20. Woo! There it is. That's what I've been expecting. I've been expecting them to just kind of blow me up. Screw it. What's up, DPS? How's it going? We're getting back on the stream game. You know how it is. Tom helped me out the other night, and we're doing the thing. We're doing a C's. And yeah. So here we go. Ooh, the missed jump pick, the no fumble. You love to see it. Ooh, kind of a bad dive. Alright, should have passed it or set the edge. Third and G. Heck, let's go for it. I mean, let's go for the onside. Even if they get an extra field goal out of it, I mean, time will probably expire, but yeah, they're. I wonder if that's Hail Mary. They have three guys go deep. Well, the guys on the left go deep, and then I think the guy on the right crosses in. He's got rush yards. Struggling with the pass yards. No sacks. Look at that time of possession. Basically, whenever they got the ball, they scored right away. That's funny. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's mix it up. We're gonna go goal line. Whew. So I knocked over a receiver. Then I became a D lineman and dropped back, but I got caught up in the garbage. Ooh. Sometimes these dives on defense, they just launch. And other times they kind of alligator arm it. And I think it's rubber band, but ooh, okay. So I was kind of excited about that one because usually they catch that, but this guy, is it attributes? I don't know, but 51, he's getting some good tackles. We're going to stick with goal line. Oh, no, sir. Not when he's on the ground. Maybe that's one of my star guys. Who knows? No, you're not. I was kind of shocked that they went for the field goal. Yeah, anyway. Held him to a field goal. All right, let's see what screen is all about. Okay, that was kind of fun. We dumped it off to our guy. And Moon set a block. That was kind of fun. Also, we can make this guy set a block. So, but then we still got to beat that guy on the outside. I don't know. It's still fun to like manipulate as much as you can. You know. Ooh! I should have waited a little bit before I spun. I used my skill move. Ooh! My timing was okay on that one, but that might be Daryl Green. Let's go ahead and practice a field goal. Oh, right on the money. Midway, give it to me. Okay. Oh, we're going onside, though. Ooh. We're like 1 for 5 on onsides at this point. We got the first one, then we didn't get 4 more. I'm glad you're having a good Saturday, John Stevenson. Really appreciate you popping in. I'm glad you're able to watch the Seahawks IRL and in Blitz. That's got to be fun. What are the expectations for the Seahawks this year, would you say? Ah! It's a really bad defense. I read that it was a crossing route, so I blew up one of the guys. Yeah, I don't know. On that one, I missed. Okay. Okay. So much happening. So they did an onside, which makes sense. My guy bobbled it, which makes sense. I tried to become a user defender to jump and get it. That guy bobbled it, and then they picked it up. But it's still a fun mini game. You know, I stand by it. Midway gonna midway. That play is killer. The guy on the right side had a chance. The guy on the left side had a chance. They went in the slot, and at least I was able to get the tackle. Ooh, good defense there. Hit the crosser. I bet they're going for it. Whew. Not quite sure what happened. I tried to knock that guy over. Maybe it was the thing where he just gets bumped a little bit, but doesn't fall over. But he was still able to catch the ball. But thankfully I stopped him at the 1. So we got to put this guy in motion because we can't really mess around on our own 1-yard line. If the line gets in there, you know, could be a safety. Oh, the 2 stiffies. Got the 2 stiff arms and try to spin. I was really expecting to fumble there, but I just went on autopilot. Let's go back to... I always forget where my plays are. Reverse. Wait. Didn't we have a play called screen? There's screen. Jeez, okay. Oh, Moon with the chip block. There's a fumble, but out of bounds. And let's run that the other way. Whoo, they're blitzing though. They're blitzing. That means I just got to dump it to one of these guys. Actually, we're going to get weird with it. Midway gonna midway. Let's just let him run it back. Ken Harvey, the Tecmo, I was about to say legend, but not quite a legend, but he's a force on Phoenix. Definitely a a big part of what they have to offer. All right, obviously they're going for it. Got a little help from the drones. I tried to knock down the guy in the slot, but I biffed it. The quarterback passed it, and it got knocked down. So only 88 passing yards, but a lot of rushing yards, so that's nice. Another dub for the Seahawks. So in real life, the Seahawks supposed to be average. Rams and the Niners, the teams to beat. Okay, so that means that whole division's going to be wild. I guess besides the Cardinals probably not supposed to be very good. I don't know. I don't really follow the scuttlebutt, but I am in a Tecmo League where you get fantasy points, and you also get credit for how your Tecmo player does in real life as far as fantasy. So I'm going to have to learn a little bit about all of that and draft 5 running backs in the first 4 rounds, that sort of thing. But I really just want Jordan Love, even though he's probably not rated very well on the ROM. All right, another dub. Another dub. We got to look at the stats. Standings. Colts 3-0. Baltimore and Cincy. All right. I hope I play all these teams. I think I do. We still got 5 undefeated teams in the AFC. And 4 teams that haven't won. That's funny. Only Dallas in the East. Chicago. Atlanta. I guess they had a really early bye, but 3 NFC teams. Yeah, knocked us not out of Denver. Yeah, they're tricky. I guess I play them twice because we're in the division. So we'll see how that goes. So only one of 7 teams undefeated. Passing yards. Ooh, dropped down to the bottom quarter. Sacks still last. I'm trying to get these sacks. I might have to just... I got to do the thing where I blitz when they do trips left or trips right. I'm still only 3 for 4 on passes. That can't be right. There's no way that can be right. Rushing yards leading the league. 3. Wow. Okay. I guess we're a rushing team. If you got Ricky Waters and Ahman Green and Warren Moon, hey. Alright, we're doing it with only 20 rushing attempts a game. Return yards, don't really care about that. It's more about not fumbling on the kickoff. Yeah, week 4. Let's see who it is. So I can actually remember to update. I really like the Steelers in blitz, just to kind of, you got Cordell Stewart, the cover athlete, but I don't know, something about that black and yellow, that hard-nosed defense, running game. They always got a tight end, a big tight end, and the bus. Pretty sure they got Bettis. We'll find out in a second. Or is he on the Rams? I don't know. We're about to find out. And yeah, they're just fun. They got boys. I don't know in this version if they have Levon Kirkland, Carnell Lake. We're about to find out. But so let's start with some turmoil. We got a guy in the flat. You always need a guy in the flat, or you're asking for trouble. Then we got the guy on the left slanting over the middle. We got a guy Looks like he goes outside. I think it's more like a... I bet he goes straight for a little while, does a juke outside, and then cuts left. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Nice 19-yard gain. You love to start that way. Ooh. Did the spinorama. Should have waited and tried to stiff arm that guy, but I thought that guy was on my tail pretty good. I'm going to do more turmoil. Yeah, they're on me. This D-line is on me. I was wondering if Moon was going to follow me and block the guy on the left. He did not. So got a little... There's a little bit of slowdown. Overall, this game is really good at not slowing down. But on the plays where the defense does a zone, you know, the players just go to a spot in the defense. It seems to take very little memory, and so it's clean. But on the plays where they're like blitzing and they're honed in on you, it gets a little mushy, a little slowdown. It can be easy to make a mistake. So you just you got to be ready for it. Ooh, they were coming after me hard. Ah, no. Oh, no. So many bobbles. That was fun. That was fun. Wow. We're going to stick with goal line. We were doing that last game, having some success. Ooh. First of all, he was out of bounds. Second of all, great pass. Ah! So, what up, Metal Face Doom? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. We're playing some Blitz, obviously. Whew, great defense, if I do say so myself. Oh! Yeah, almost had it. Yeah, Metal Face. Been a while since I streamed. Tom really helped me out the other night. I really appreciate it. We got all this figured out. It's still a work in progress. Trying to get the levels right. Eventually, I'll get the layout a little more interesting. Maybe get some helmets up. But you know, we're getting back into it. It's been a long time. So, what do we want to try out? Oh, we were doing turmoil. Let's see how this. That was fun. The offensive lineman was like, I don't know. He like went way outside, and it was a good block, and I appreciate it. Let's go to the right side. Okay, so that guy very well covered. Moon just tucked it. And maybe I could have stiff armed him, but you know, 3rd and 2, very manageable. We're actually going to add a blocker. Moving the chains with the running game, as the Seahawks are known to do. There's Moon on the back end with the blocker, the The D lineman got through, but Moon, since I pitched it quickly, he was available to pick up that block. Alright, so even with an extra blocker, the guy on the left, I added him as a blocker. We're going to do it on the right. Let's get him a little more inside. Moon way upfield. There we go. There we go. You love to see it. You love to see some unselfish ball. Ooh, and then we just take it. We just take it and it's doing the gallop. Thank you. Yeah, I just figured the pass wasn't going to be a high percentage situation. Poor angle on that. I should have just run it in and spun. There's the fumble. Oh, Feagles. Feagles. And we're going to spin a bunch of times and try to fumble it again. So that's the fun thing about Blitz, like getting the onside kick, but then your kicker gets it. Let's go. Let's go. Some more turmoil. We're going to set the edge with the blocker. Oh, yeah, that guy's on him. I don't know if is it rubber band, the fact that the defender was so close to me? Is it because that guy's so good? You know. But we are going to not use the blocker because we want this guy on the left. Oh! I wanted him to run his route, so he took some guys away, but we're doing more turmoil. There you go, Moon. Setting the block. Little Ahman Green action, and then we're going to go the safe play super fly. It's a blitz, so you know it's going to be open. Intended to onside it. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to give him a short field like that. But I kind of feel like a wuss because I think I got the first onside kick. All three onside kicks have been fumbled. Alright. So a lot of yards, but no points for them on that play. Ooh, Midwest Tecmo is live. Is that... Are they having a tournament right now? I don't know. Held the Steelers to 100 yards. I got 0 pass yards. I've just been like... Before I pass it all, I feel like I want a little bit of a lead in case they really kind of mess me up. Okay. Ooh. So on that one, I blew up the guy that was dangerous. Switched players, blew up the other guy that was dangerous. They still passed to him. I wish I had put myself in the position for a user pick because those are really fun. So I blew that guy up, passed to him anyway. Oh, there, I read it. I read it. Are they going to go punt strat? Probably. Probably punt strat. Man, nice boots. Simmons. Jerome Bettis on the coverage? Nah, Bettis is a big sprite. I don't know who that is. Alright, so we got a couple score lead. Let's try to get some passing yards. Let's go to bomb.
Looks like a running play.
Ooh, misses the user. Misses the user.
First and goal.
That's a quick score. All this is happening so fast, but on that long toss, they did have a guy break through, but I kind of bided my time and then did a spin, went to the line of scrimmage, and just chucked it, and he got it. So that was fun. Ooh, didn't get that one. We're like one for 4 on onside. I'm feeling this goal line. This is kind of a... Oh, no! I gotta say that was really good defense. I hit the guy that the ball was going to, bobbled it, which is always a chance at a turnover. I had 2 guys there. But their guy gets it. It happens. Ooh. I couldn't decide. I was indecisive. All right, 3rd and 5. Ooh. Good defense. Blew up the guy that was threatening. Blew up the other guy that was threatening. Almost tackled the guy in the backfield. Yeah, that play, that might have been Hail Mary. I dove and knocked him over. I don't know if he just woke up really quickly or what, but or maybe he spun out of it. It all happened so fast, you know. It's hard to know exactly what the heck happened, but you know, I read where they wanted to go, tried to knock him over, wasn't meant to be. All right, let's go more. No, we're gonna get greedy. All right, they got. So they had 2 D linemen. I had an extra blocker. They still get a guy through. I'm not able to get away from him. We're gonna run that back. Wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. But we do got to try to get this first down. It is... I had to get the heck out of bounds. I was like, they're gonna cause a turnover. Ooh, another missed jump pick. It looked like he had a step on him. We got some passing yards, baby. Ah, got lazy. I thought based on the formation that it was going to be a walk-in touchdown, but I still should have done a skill move. You know, should have done a stiff arm or a spin. All right, so what happened there was I saw they did the play that's really hard to defend, and when they passed it to the guy, I tried to... Man, I gotta read that play better. They got me a couple times. Yeah, you want to run away from them once you get the ball. 'Cause you basically, in technical terms, you have a really low ball control in that situation. All right, 3-man front. Look at them come after me. Just look at how aggressive those defensive line drones are. In NBA Jam terms, they have a high aggression rate. All right, only 2 guys on the line though. Alright, nice run there. So how do we get 18 yards? How do we get 18 yards? Sub-zero. Ricky! Ricky! Alright, that one was for Shawn. Did the sub-zero. Hit it to the guy in the flat. Timing route to the guy over the middle. He had a step, so they did not defend him, or they did not, dive after him. We got to get greedy. We got to go after this one. And then it was up to me to beat my man for the end zone. So whew. So I went blitz strat, which forced them to pass it quickly. My drones were mostly in position. So yeah, big win over the Steelers. A lot of rushing yards. At least I got some passing yards, Still no sacks. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But I'm liking this goal line defense. First couple games I did all man cover, and then the next two games I did goal line. I'm just trying to feel these plays out, So another big win. Maybe one or two more games on the stream, and then I expect actually Brian texted a long time ago. Yeah. One of these days, the Seahawks are going to be first in the league. Ooh, Colts drop. So just Cincy and Seattle and Oakland. So this is going to be a big game when we play Oakland. And then just the Bears and Atlanta. These are some of the teams we've been talking about. Stats. So 1 out of 4 teams undefeated, passing yards. Trying to figure out how to get that higher, but like I keep saying, it's tricky. Ooh, I got 1 sack, yay! Only 3 pass completions. What? You guys are seeing this. I'm completing passes. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know if it's because I put a blocker on the line, they call it a run play. I don't know. But, leading the league in rushing, love to see it. Return yards, not going to lie, don't really care about them. And we're on to week 5. Rumble Pack. Okay. Chiefs have a good defense, I think.
And this game is underway.
Oh, Ricky Waters! With the bowling, it always makes me think of bowling pins. Yo, division game, that's right. Yeah, you got to take these division games seriously, for sure. You don't want to give anyone something easy in your division. So, I played the Chiefs in the playoffs when did the Raiders season last time. I'm curious about uppercut. We got a wide receiver. Going behind the quarterback, so that's a quick pitch off. Debacle. We got to run that back. In fact, woo! Got away from him, but he's right back up. For some reason, I want to say that's Dale Carter, 34. Decided to be dramatic and dive for the first down. But only 2 guys on the D-line. They're getting through.
Looks like an all-out blitz.
Ah! Tough to get first downs when you can't pass to the right guy. Oh, boy. He caught it, but I'm trying to go to the guy in the backfield. If it wasn't the first quarter, that's probably interception. All right, we'll take Packers 20. Packers get another field goal. Who's any standout performances, like offense, defense, anybody making a name for themselves? Hold on to that one. All right, let's go near zone. Let's check out near zone. Let's see what this does for me. All right, they had to go quick pass. Found the open guy. All right, coverage sack. I decided to drop back and try for a user pick, and it worked out. Oh! Okay. My thumb didn't feel good on the control stick. So I had a feeling that was not going to work. Yeah, Packers a few standouts. It's interesting. Sometimes in preseason, players make a name for themselves. Other times, everyone thinks the player's going to make it, but then they don't. We're gonna be greedy. We're gonna go to bomb. Gonna put Ricky on the. That was a little ugly, but Ricky Waters, extra blocker. Warren Moon trying to get open. I saw the guy deep. Looked like he had a step. He did. Bam, bam. We gotta go for the onside. We're gonna always do it. That's how you get the fumble. We got Brown. I think you told me his name earlier, but I forgot. Scrolling up, I'm like, who is he? I wish I think he said Chad Brown. Anyway, yeah, I wish I had all the rosters in front of me. Okay, what have we been doing? I mean, DeBomb worked last time. Let's go. Only 2 men on the line, really? Oh. So there it is. There's the pick. Even though the guy was open. Defender comes over, knocks him over, big bobble. So those are the kind of plays that it looks random, but you know, my guy could have caught it, but at this up a couple scores, probably not going to happen, but it is what it is. Ah! Sheehy. He was a rookie that year. Number 1, Sheriff. A long run, number 31. Yeah. Hopefully that helps them make the team. Oh, get that sack. Okay, you see it. I got a sack. Let's see if they actually count it in the statistics. Oh, I read that. I saw, is that Tony Gonzalez? Saw him do a shake and bake. Ah, they didn't go for the field goal. Interesting. I guess they don't have Nick Lowry. Thomas, not Earl Thomas. Let's see how the bomb works. Let's go. O-line shout out, holding up good. But they were well covered downfield. Scramby. On the 44, let's try to get that passing touchdown. Ooh.
Just seconds left. Second and long.
Hey, that happens. Honestly, I remember the D-line giving me a lot of trouble when I was the Raiders. So maybe, I don't know if it's Neil Smith. I mean, look at this guy. He's just... In fact, we're going to look that up. I think it was number 93. There's no timer on this play, so... Who is this guy that's just crushing me? Because 53 is Derek Thomas. They still have Derek Thomas, but we're going to look up 1996. Chiefs. A roster. Pretty sure it's 96. Number 93, John Browning. Number 90 could be Neil Smith. Or is it the 97 season? 97, they went 13-3. I remember 97, Packers coming off their Super Bowl win. Everyone's like, oh, we're going to go undefeated. And Packers are like 6-0, and they go to Kansas City and lose to like Elvis Gerbach. And that was a hard one because we're like, we were going to go undefeated. Yeah, John Browning? I don't know. Michael Dean Perry, number 95. Vaughn Booker, number 99. Interesting. Oh, we finally scored. Jalen Milroe. Is he a rookie, I'm guessing? I don't really follow the draft and stuff. I mean, I know Golden was the Packers' number 1 pick. Everyone's freaking out about that. Oh, 1 second. Number 75. So I knocked over Ryzen and then the guy on the left. 95 could be Michael Dean Perry, even though it says he only played one game in 97. Ooh, crushing him, but you know that interception I threw, you know, ill-advised. You know, took points off the board, and then that last drive, I was really trying to be greedy and get those passing yards. Whereas I probably could have run it and gotten a score. So, all right, near zone. All right, there's a scramble, and I did a really bad job of stopping that scramble. Did a good job of I did a good job of covering the receivers, but then yeah. Whew. Almost got the sack. All right, big third down. Woo! Knocked over the guy in the middle. I don't know if they're going for it, but oh! It is really fun in this game that you can block field goals by attacking the holder. I only had 2 guys on the offensive line, but I was still able to get in there. All right. So are we going to get basic or are we going to get cute? What should we do? We're going to get cute. We're going to go HB block, but we are going to add a blocker. We're going to put 5 guys on the line, and we're going to have 1 guy on his route, probably Galloway. Woo! Galloway was waving his hand, and I was like, no, sir, you are very well guarded. He's able to avoid the guys. Look at those. Oh! Yeah. They held up well. They held up well. So, okay. So it's that interesting thing. The guy broke through the line. Thank you. Nice play. The guy broke through the line, but I took my route on a bend, so he trailed me, and then he wasn't in the play for the tackle. So, all right. HB block. All right. So we're putting Waters on the right side, Green on the left. And then Galloway pulls the DBs away. We might get some big running yards. This is a fun find. Okay, but now, oh dear. Oh, I tried to dive. Hopefully I don't miss those points later. Man, I don't want to say a close one, but this is lower scoring than the last few have been. Obviously, we got to go onside. Chiefs have been stingy on the onside fumbles, but they haven't been able to punch it in, so... Alright, so I knocked over Ryzen. I tried to become a defensive lineman and drop back to cover that guy, but the offensive lineman, what do you call that, picked me up. And so I wasn't able to guard him, and then I kind of tried to let the drones do a thing, and they did not. So there was the touchdown. Oh! So on that one, knocked over the guy in the slot. The guy on the right, Ryzen, had two guys covering him. I tried to knock him down with both guys, but sure-handed Ryzen, go figure. So we got Anthony Bell. Ooh, with the sack. 2 for Seattle. Oh, cornerback blitz. Okay. Spicy. We're going to stick with HB block because I'm enjoying it. Oh, Moon! Oh, Moon, what a run. So the boys really held up front. And Moon, with a couple skill moves, able to get in there. And we're gonna take the 2. We gotta go to the open guy. So Chiefs score quick. Seahawks score quick. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. I knocked over the guy that looked threatening, dropped back. I pressed B to try to user pick it, but they made me dive at him instead, which is not going to pick it. Bad defense. We're going to go man cover. Okay. I did bash strat. I did bashed A and B. I think I did hear a doink, which meant I think the ball was deflected. I don't know. Maybe I'm just smoking copium. We're just going to run it. We're going to get yards. I always forget where my play is. Wouldn't have been shocked if he had fumbled it. Wow. I don't know if it's because it's a designed run that I have been having success, but that play feels good sometimes. Up 3 scores, still got to go onside. There it is. Wells. Funny, every so often they don't switch the camera. I don't know if that's when the ball comes at you a lot, but clock low. So I beat a couple dudes, and then when I looked at the clock, there was 1 second left. I'm like, I don't got time to run out of bounds. So I just tried to go for it. So anyway, a lot of rushing yards again. Only 2 passes. So you see the 2 passes on there. They better Brian's asking the address. Another. So I'm going to see how far Brian is. And see if we got time for one more game. I'd love to get one more dub. Cincy still undefeated. Just me and Cincy. And the car's outside. But we got the most wins. First to 5 wins. Still 2 sacks. 3 They're still saying I have 4 pass attempts. What? But I'm leading the league in rushing. That's what matters. So let's see. I gotta call Brian real quick. Just got the voicemail. All right, we'll see if we get interrupted, and we'll see if we can finish another game. But yeah, 2 hours, not bad for a first stream. Getting back into it. Oh, Broncos! I'm gonna make Brian wait this one out. I'm gonna make him watch me.
And this game is underway.
Because this is going to be a battle. This one goes out to John Stevenson. Thanks for watching. I hope I beat the Broncos by 50. Not sure whether to chuck up some bombs. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's see where things are at. Ooh, line holding up. Looks like it's got a maybe step. Misses it. Can he make it? Oh, one man to beat. I think that's Romanowski, 53. So, all right, set the edge. I saw it was man coverage. Let's get weird. Let's not do the onside kick. They get it to the 50 anyway. That's partly why I do the onside. Okay, so we were doing near zone last game. Okay. Correll Davis seems to catch everything. Oh, Rod Smith seems to catch everything. I was under it, but not quite in a good enough spot to jump pick it. And if I had tried, it probably would have been a touchdown. Whew. Had 1 foot out of bounds. They gave that one to me. Sometimes midway does giveth. Triple covered. I read the pass. I speared him. Still caught it. That's how you know it's a battle. That's how you know it's a battle. Whew. Read that one too. Terrell. Too many guys on him. Yeah, Rod Smith, he was big in their Super Bowls. At least one of them, I think. Might have been all pro. Actually kind of wanted to get out of bounds. Are we feeling spicy? Yeah, we're still feeling spicy. Not feeling it. Not Warren Moon, not feeling it. 21-yard scramby scram. Yeah, Elway. It's fun to see him in Blitz. Marino. Moon. Some of these old Tecmo guys. I'm feeling Sub-Zero. One guy to beat. Joey Galloway. Mr. Ohio State himself. Galloway. dives for it. I'm feeling the extra point, but we're gonna go with full bar kick strat. That's what we're gonna stick with. Spin fumbles, yep. If you do a lot of spins, or stiff arms I would say too, it's like your ball control goes down. They still almost get it to midfield. Alright, near zone. Ah. Bad defense, near zone. Tom, I put it on hard, but honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I put it on hard. And I think it's saved. Yeah, Terrell Davis. Ah. That play, I just don't really know how to defend it because everyone's open. But I'm still going to keep doing near zone, or yeah. Okay. Alright, line holding up. Oh, he's wide open. And the missed jump pick. Wouldn't have been shocked if he had fumbled it because I had, what's it called? Spun a couple times. Look at the step he's got on his defender. That might not have been man coverage. Like I said, I don't know why there's... Sometimes they're on him like glue, other times not. Alright. He'll be open. We're going full bar kick strat. Ooh. Not even to the 40. We're going to get weird. We're going to mix it up. We're going to go goal line. Near zone has not been doing for us. I was thinking they were going to go to Shannon Sharp. Only 10 yards. I'll take that. Oh, almost got the sack. Almost got the sack. They threw it into coverage. Could have been picked, but you know, probably not. They're down by 11. Let's stick with goal line. There's that play. There's that play where someone's always open. Ah! I was trying to get a guy to break through the D-line. I should have just become a defender or become a D lineman and drop back. Read that one. Read that one, Terrell. All right. We could get another score skis. So I feel like the Broncos are the only team that's scored 3 times straight on me. Could be wrong. Oh, look at that. Oh, but it's still... I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Sometimes you got to live another day. I was trying to wait. Trying to buy a little more time so I could chuck it up. What's up, X-Volley? Yeah, this is another midway game. They definitely use RBI. Definitely use rubber band. Sometimes I feel like for the most part, they do a really good job of hiding it. But if you look closely, you can tell that the computer gets away with certain things that quote unquote shouldn't get away from. But it's still super exciting. Why was I not able to tackle him there? Why did he just run for 60 yards? Probably rubber band, but it's okay. It's fun. We're diving in. Man cover, maybe that'll help me out. Ooh! They were actually going to the guy on the right, and I might have had a jump pick. So,
Denver down by 5. Elway.
you know, decent coverage, but the computer almost never drops those, you know.
Third down and goal. Elway.
Whew. So I had to be patient that time. I bet they're going field goal.
Lining up for the field goal.
Oh. That's why goal line stands are really important in this game. Because if they go field goal, you can block it most of the time. All right, so you know, I could run and run and run like I've been doing. I could try to chuck it deep.
First and 30.
Oh, he's definitely got a step. He's got a step. And a miss jump pick. Oh, breaks the tackle. Into the end zone. Let's go. Ahman Green, the legend. The Packers legend. All right, kind of got my guy open. What's up, Gridiron Masters? Thanks for popping in. Unfortunately, this stream is probably going to end pretty soon. I got Brian coming over to pick up the N64. But until he gets here, we're streaming. We're doing a season. We decided to go Seahawks. And I'm just seeing that the names are wrong. I was way too excited about playing the Broncos because I knew John Stevenson wanted me to beat them up so badly. And we're doing that kind of. Unfortunately, I don't have the helmets right now, but I will get them soon. Yeah, we will get them, and it'll be great. But yeah, Brian's probably almost here anyway. All right, Broncos definitely enough time to get back into this one. 13 points. All they need is a couple touchdowns and the extra points. Early in the game, I tried near zone. Got exploited. Did goal line. Got exposed. Man cover. Oh! I hit him twice with two players. Didn't matter. Pretty good defense, I want to say. Even though it's a couple steps behind.
Second and short.
Oh! You saw my guy was frozen. That's because I bashed B to try to get a user pick, but you know, why didn't he jump? I don't know. Maybe I didn't execute it as well as I thought I did. So let's bust out the HB block. Ah. Oh, it's third down. I was thinking it was like, or I mean, it's third quarter. I was thinking it was second quarter. All right. We're going to go another D-bomb. We've been having some success.
Second down.
And I do think it's open. There it is. I did a user jump just in case the guy dove at me. I don't know. You can do a user jump. You got to press A to become the player. And yeah, you can probably even do a user shove, but that's some skill beyond what I have been able to do. I'm tempted to go for the onside, but well, you gotta get the two first.
They're going for it.
We're gonna go full bar strat, protect this 2-score lead. They've been getting a ton of kick return yards. Yeah, we're going man covered.
Denver down by.
Ooh. Couldn't get the user pick. Tried to become a D lineman and drop back, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh! They are not going for the field goal. They are not doing it. Y'all are going to have to tell me what happened there. I thought I knocked him over. Did he spin out of it? That would have been GG. That would have been GG. So I went with the strat of knocking the guy in the slot over, tried to drop back to defend that dude, and yeah. I wasn't able to get there. Not only that, when I became the defender to dive at him, the computer player was just slippery. I couldn't does it. We're going to be risky. We're going to go to bomb. Aw, thanks, John Stevenson. We're doing it for you. We're doing it for the true Seahawks fans. So I tucked that one and run. I didn't like the coverage. Plus, they were on my nuts. Where is the HP block? All right. Didn't really have my mechanics working well on that one. Felt a little slippery. Oh, look at him. Oh, but Moon evades him. First down. I tried to dive out of bounds so that there was no fumby. We're going to go screen. And we're going to block. Oh, there's the fumble. There it is. There's the midway. Tyrone Braxton. You know, could have got out of bounds. Decided not to. All right. Now we got ourselves a game. We got to go man cover. It's been working. Terrell Davis catches it. And again, I became a D lineman but got eaten up by the offensive lineman. So that play was knocked down, but I think an offensive lineman caught it and still got the throw off. So they got to go deep. It's tempting to get weird with it. I got to go man cover. Woo! Obviously it was a touchdown, but not in midway. Not in midway land. You're down where they say you're down. And Terrell Davis was down at the 2-yard line. So that was way more exciting at the end than I wanted it to be. I guess they did a Hail Mary. Look at all those yards. They beat me in yards. 600. Psh. Just a lot of yards. I got a lot of passing yards and a lot of rushing yards. That one was exciting. Let's see if the Bengals have taken an L. Bengals still undefeated. 2-0 in the division, that's right. Just me and Cincinnati. And I haven't heard from Brian. I'm gonna keep going. And if we get interrupted, well, I don't know. We'll just invite him in, and if he's got a few minutes, we can finish a game. And if he can't, we might have to end in the middle of the game. You know, worse things have happened. Seahawks 6-0. This has been really fun so far. Bye week. Okay. We're going to save that. and we're gonna see if the Bengals have taken an L. Bengals taking an L. All right. So Seattle, only undefeated team, 6-0. So in real life, Seattle unfortunately takes a loss to the Packers. Well, I mean, I'm a Packers fan, but tie the Raiders 23-23. Interesting. I'm kind of curious of how that overtime went. The Raiders a fun team in this game. Have the rookie Charles Woodson, one of my favorite players of all time, because he was so good with the Packers. Yeah, let's dive into week 8, and when we get interrupted, we get interrupted. You know, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Who is hanging out, and yeah, maybe we'll get one more in. Ooh, the Chargers. Another division game. I think they have Leslie O'Neal as a big name on defense. All right, so let's try up the gut. Let's see what goes on with this one. All right. So the guy was open, but the D linemen are just so fast. He's definitely got a step on him. It's interesting, sometimes the computer defenders, like the guy could have tackled me 15 yards earlier, but he just like was behind me. I guess his aggression rating was not high. But he's like, I don't want to be hearing about my aggression rating being low. So, yeah. We're going Superfly again. Waters. Ooh. It's really a habit to go for the dive like that, because in Blitz 2000 that counts as a stiff arm. Like usually, if you time it well, you'll go through the guy. You'll break the tackle, but not in this version of the game. Oh, he's got the step. He's got the step, Ricky Waters. Blitz, so he's open, and we're going back to stomp on the Packers in the real season. We are there we are, we're back to our tricks, we're back to our onside tricks. He fumbles it, because like I said earlier, on an onside kick it just seems like everyone's ball control is low. Alright, what no. Let's go back to Sub-Zero. If I'd beaten that guy, I would have probably gotten a first down, but it's a big part of the meta in Blitz. If you can beat one guy, you like beat that one guy, and so I got the first down, you know. Let's go Sub-Zero again. Feeling good. I might even pass it on this play. Oh, nope. The guy I was thinking of passing it to, going over the middle, he got blown up at the line of scrimmage, so I had to tuck it and run. All right. Suicide blitz. So it's open. Oh, didn't fumble that one. All right, first. I'm tempted to bust up medium zone, but I just don't think it's a very effective defense in this game. But let's try it out. Oh, that was effective. I knocked over the guy that seemed... Ooh, okay. Okay. I mean, it was the first... Those two defensive plays felt really good. Sorry, I got a text. Not a Chargers fan, they always do have a cool uniform. Yeah, I like where it gets... Man, this medium zone. Ah, getting caught up in the trash. All right, the shutout is in effect. Man, okay, maybe I can get it. Maybe I can be up 32-0 at half. I don't know. So Sub-Zero is working. We're gonna stick with it. Shout out Mortal Kombat. We're gonna flip the script. Oh, Moon getting blown up. Beats him, Joey Galloway. So Moon got rid of the ball and just got blown up. All right, another onside. Oh, I think he stiff-armed me. Man. All right. We gotta go medium zone. Yeah, jerseys aren't gonna help him win. What? Okay, I definitely knocked Tony Martin over. I thought I did. Maybe he like wiggled or something. I don't know. I'm not too worked up about it, but there goes the shutout. Sub-Zero until they figure it out. Oh, look at Moon. Picking up that block on the outside. Moon. Look at Moon. Look at Moon doing all the work. Doing all the work. Oh. That guy was doing work on that play. Yeah, their ball control was good on that one. All right. Definitely some rubber band happening there. I couldn't hit him in the open. I couldn't hit him after he caught it. I couldn't hit him with a different guy, and then he's like, oh, you know. It just... it's just part of the blitz. You know, you gotta... Yeah, Natrone means you love to see it. It's just part of the game. You know, I feel like some people that don't understand the rubber band could get pretty frustrated, but for better or for worse. Oh, dude just getting blown up. Man, 6 seconds. Gotta go for it. Misses the shove with the spin. Ahman Green. Alright, so I definitely, you know, the rubber band, yeah. What am I saying? Rubber band hurt me the play before, but then the next play, you know, it wasn't so bad. Like that defender definitely could have stopped me or tackled me. 300-yard rushing, only one pass. It was a long one. I don't know. We got to get more passing yards, Seahawks. Let's go. Maybe even a turnover. How about that? Woo! Good defense. I tried to become a D lineman. I knew that was their only option, so I went all the way across the field to try to get to him. Coverage sack. I was on that guy downfield. I was on him. They're going for it. We're going to go man. Yeah. Definitely doing a playing tag, yeah. Definitely doing a, what's it called? Where's the play? The screen. I think they were doing Hail Mary, and the guy had a step on him, but I was right there. So. All right, gave me about 4 extra yards. I told myself I was going to pass, and then here I am doing little screens. But sometimes I just want to score. I want to score big, you know. Oh, look at him beat his man. Ricky Waters. Just, if he has that much of a step on him in the backfield. All right, we're gonna stay committed to medium zone. Neutron. I knew he might get loose, but Stevens, there we go. John Stevenson. Man, he always beats that guy. Always beats that guy. That play, I do not know how to defend. All right. Big pass yard. My thumb slipped. Every like 40 plays or so, my thumb just slips. Ooh. I let up on the turbo and they took advantage. Hidden cursor. Let's go screen. First down. Which means we gotta go to bomb. I thought he would my guy would either catch it or it would be incomplete. Extra blocker doesn't matter. 3rd and 41. There we go. This is why everyone loves the play to bomb. Okay, he doesn't have much of a step on him. There we go. There's a step. Hello? Oh, okay. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, just text me when you're here. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right, that was the call. 10 minutes away. That's perfect. That is perfect. my strat of trying to be a D lineman and drop isn't working because he's just getting caught up in the trash. Oh, that should have been a pick. Oh! Okay. So, I knocked over a guy. Then I switched to the guy that was closest and knocked him over. Ah! Knocked over a couple guys. Should have dropped further. But I was looking at the guy underneath. Oh! He caught it. But they said he was out of bounds. Alright. DeBomb trying to get pass yards. Wasn't feeling it. Was not feeling it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's Chargers suck at this game. They actually don't have a bad. I think Ryan Leaf is their quarterback, but he doesn't have like they don't have a. Well, it's like a 2 out of 5 rating for passing. But it's funny because the Colts have like a 0 rating, and they have rookie Peyton Manning. So, all right. 7 seconds, not a lot, but if I F around, they will still punch it in, so. Ooh. He could have gotten out of that. Yeah, Ryan Leaf. Absolutely. Alright, so big win. 32, that feels good. 28 points is a lot to give up, but hey. 60 burger. 2 sacks, that's a lot more than I've been getting. 3 for 5 on passes, you see it. I've been giving up a lot of completions and a lot of passing yards, but you know, I'm just like not as acclimated to this version of the game as I am to Blitz 2000, Tom's Cabinet. Alright, another one for the Seahawks. Brian's going to be here soon, so I got to wrap this up. Let's look at the stats real quick. Passing yards dropping. Oh, that's what's messing me up. These are the average pass completions. That's why I'm like, why are they not giving me more? But oh, you don't know if there's a word for that kind of beatdown? In high school, we would say schlounce. We schlounced them. Leading the league in rushing, that feels good. You know, my gameplay has been a little repetitive, but I'm trying to mix up new things, throw in some more different defenses. You know, started with man cover, then went to goal line, then went to near zone, then went to medium zone, but it works for some offensive plays and not for others, which makes total sense. That's the whole design of the game. This version, you can't audible out of it, whereas you can in later versions. So you just got to adjust accordingly. But I don't know, this has been fun. Maybe another stream next week to get another 6 or 7 games in. But yeah, this was a fun way to kick off me getting back into streaming. I'll have to go back and look at the quality of everything and dial it in, but really appreciate you hanging out, John Stevenson. And sorry the real Seahawks didn't win today, but hopefully let's have the screen on. There we go. Hopefully these Seahawks gave you some good feelings. Warren Moon, Ahman Green, Ricky Waters. So we'll see y'all next time. have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching.